Okay. So I don't know what's happening with Xbox. What's happening with Xbox? Why don't you tell me what's happening with Xbox before this gets started? Why is Xbox on the decline now?
Well, Phil Spencer and his like second are now retiring from Xbox,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm pretty sure from Microsoft as a
Who's
whole.
this guy?
That guy, I
Yeah.
have no idea. The main chick is going to be the one on the left. She's the replacement
Okay, so she's gonna
of Phil
be
Spencer.
the head of Xbox.
Yes,
Cool.
and her big thing is she specializes in AI.
How do you already special?
So,
AI has been on the market for like
brother, I
3 years,
don't,
really. Like, how are you specializing in AI already?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's She was also like some sort of CEO or like big wig at Lowe's. So I don't know how, or Home
Lowe's,
Depot. Lowe's or Home Depot, one of the
a
two.
home
So I don't know
improvement
how that.
store.
I don't know how that translate into
So
this.
what? Does she just use like AI tools to make their website experience better or something? Ha I don't know. Okay, what is this woman's name? Who is she?
I don't know names, dude. She's like Middle Eastern or Indian. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but
It's it.
what's? Hold on, I'll just look this up. New head of Xbox, Asha Sharma. Okay. Um. So Asha Sharma named the EVP and CEO. How can you have two crazy? What is EVP? Executive Vice President.
Oh,
Wait,
that-
she's the CEO and the Vice President.
I don't know how that works. I thought CEO was like over that.
I've heard people get introduced as like President and CEO before. So anyway,
None of that
okay.
makes sense to me.
So Satya Nadella, chairman and CEO, and members of his executive team shared the following communications with employees today. What is this dated? February 20th. So this news is a week old. Xbox's 25th year. Okay, so Xbox came out in '02? Okay. Asha
Damn.
Sharma will become executive vice president and CEO, Microsoft Gaming, reporting to me. Okay, so this Satya Nadella guy is not going anywhere. Um, but she's going to be reporting to this guy. Okay.
Right.
I found out who this guy is. So that
Who?
guy is where did it go? Oh no. This guy, Matt Booty.
Mad Booty.
So he is also executive vice president, but also chief content officer, and he reports to her. So he reports to she, who reports to this guy, Satya Nadella.
Mm.
Okay.
Is this like one of those situations where it's like American Psycho, where they're all just executive vice presidents, which title
Right?
that
They're
means
all.
fuck all?
I heard something very recently about that part from uh American Psycho, where it's like if you look at there's some word on all of their business cards that's spelled incorrectly. Okay, do you see this in the top right?
Uh, yeah,
So Pearson Pierce mergers and acquisitions. Okay,
yeah.
that's not how you spell acquisitions. There's a
Is
C.
it not?
There's a C before the Q in acquisitions. Acquire is spelled ACQUIRE.
Oh, I guess that does make sense.
So all of their cards here, all of them say acquisitions without the letter C in it.
Is that part of the like lore? Is it like supposed? Because I know in American Psycho, the whole like theory is that it was all in his head. So is this also like something that
I
that
don't
just
I don't know, or if someone just did a typo. I got no clue.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
working.
Okay. Okay, so she is vice president CEO, He is vice president CCO. And I was trying to figure out what her career was. But does it say what it is? Last 2 years at Microsoft, previously as chief operating officer at Instacart. And a vice president
I
at
forgot about
Meta.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so she's like a platform constructor. Okay.
It's not good.
She has nothing to do
It's
with
not good.
games. But Matt Booty, right? He says a lifelong commitment to games. There you go. So he's been with Microsoft for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's get into the there is no way they are this stupid.
Ring, ring, ring.
By
Yes,
Legendary
hello.
Drops.
Microsoft speaking. What's that? Just give the players what they're asking for? No. We hate money. What am I supposed to say about Xbox? You know, when you think things can't get worse, they always just seem to find a way. I've always said that Microsoft is just a plague inside the game.
Nothing's good
You
has
know-
happened in Microsoft in a long, long fucking time. I was so hopeful when they were like buying up all these like studios
Uh-huh.
because I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna turn shit around. They're gonna turn. It's been fucking the same shit, different toilet.
Yeah, people got excited when Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard or whatever cuz they're like, "Oh, yes, here we go, lads. World of Warcraft is coming back." You know? Anyway, I don't know anything about this guy, but I like him cuz he's got an Iron Maiden shirt on. So,
Games industry, honestly, any industry that they dwell in, where they're just slowly but surely consuming everything in their path, ruining franchises in studios, all
never mind. I don't like this guy cuz he has a Nagatoro sticker.
Oh what?
Isn't that who that is? Isn't that Nagatoro, the anime girl on his water bottle? Isn't that who that is?
I don't know who that is.
It's basically one big fetish anime. Like,
I mean, she looks familiar, but I can't place it.
yep.
Oh.
Basically, it's this lolly chick constantly like femdoming this guy. It's like it's just one big fetish thing, is all it is.
Okay.
So I retract my previous statement because he's got lolly fetish material on his water bottle.
while trying to find more ways to make you pay and also keep you
I mean, it's
within
just
their
her holding a
ecosystem.
gun.
It's working.
Mm.
Not in the sense that Xbox is working. That's definitely not
Let's
working.
guess
But
Ichigo
working
on
in a
as
sense
well.
that they are dragging the industry, kicking and screaming towards a future none of us want. Xbox is a console brand. That's done. That's been done. It's been done for like 20 years at this point. It's all but dead. Collapsing sales, games that nobody seems to care about.
I don't know if I agree with 20 years.
Wait, back it up. What do you mean?
He said Xbox as a console has been over for 20 years.
When did Xbox One come out?
Okay, so 20 years ago, 2006. Okay. Look. Okay. Let's look when Halo 3 released. 2007. No, Xbox was not dead in 2006.
He might be over exaggerating it a little bit. It's for flair.
Too much flair.
Too much flair.
Too much flair.
Wins as hockey players have teeth. So you would think at some point these guys would be like, we got to do something different. We got to change things. Well, they did. Just not in the way that anybody would want them to. If you guys somehow missed the news, Phil Spencer is now out as CEO, and they have replaced him with somebody who has no experience in gaming. No,
All right, here we
instead they
go.
come from AI, from marketing, from digital grocery stores, all
Asha
things that
Sharma.
we find very essential in the games industry. Let me tell you that right now. And now if you
Look, are you gonna tell me that digital grocery stores are not essential for gamers these days?
I don't think it's essential for anyone, to be honest.
Well, no,
'Cause
but that's
I
like
don't know if
it's like.
any digital grocery stores that ever really like work.
Well, I just
'Cause
mean
didn't
like
that
it's,
thing
it's just like
fail?
food delivery apps is all it is.
Is that what it is?
I mean, he said
I was like,
digital. He
wh-
said digital grocery store. Like Instacart is like getting people to bring groceries to your door.
Oh, I was thinking of that Amazon like pay
Amazon
yourself
Pantry?
or like
Or what?
yeah, no. Amazon had like a grocery store where
Where?
there were no cashiers. You just walk in and leave.
Oh, like
What was that
self-checkouts and
thing?
stuff?
Walked in and I think yeah, it had a buggy that you just walk in and scan it on your buggy and then you just pay at your buggy. It had a tablet at your buggy and you just
What?
pay and go.
That
Yeah, there's no one keeping track of
What?
what's being stolen.
okay? So
This was 2 years
it's,
ago.
It's an honor system grocery store.
Yeah.
Is it still
I mean, I
open?
guess I don't know. There's also Amazon Go. I don't know if any of them are still open. All these videos are 5, 8, 2 years ago.
5,
there's
8, 2
nothing
years ago.
There's nothing like really all too recent.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I heard about this kind of stuff a while back, but I don't see how an honor system grocery store could ever stay open. I mean, if Jeff Bezos is funding it, then I suppose it could. But
So yeah, I don't know how that shit translates. Well, I know she didn't do that because you said it was like DoorDash or some fucking thing like Amazon Pantry. I don't know how that translates into I know what the
Uh-huh.
gamer industry wants or the gamer
Well-
community wants.
well, I was just trying to make a joke of because like if you watch any live streamer that does that for a living,
DoorDash.
yes, they DoorDash all their food. They don't cook a single thing, right? They just order food on apps.
Yeah.
And then they'll go grab it at some point. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess you're right in that regards of
Yeah.
that stuff is definitely holding up streamers'
Exactly.
end of the gaming industry.
Look, what's going to happen now is they're going to like merge or partner with some sort of food delivery app.
Oh my god!
And like
no.
while you're in your multiplayer lobby, right? Like you'll be able to order from the Xbox UI.
Oh no! Are you gonna get like notifications on like one of the corners while
Yeah,
you're in
like you can
fucking
get
Call of
a
Duty?
notification on your Xbox. It's like, oh, hey, Jerry dropped off your Whataburger at your door.
Oh no!
Think about it. Come on. It's the two things gamers who have disposable income do.
It's true. You know what? I'll be honest. If she does do that, I'm gonna say she stole it from us.
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
probably. Because she's going to use her
yeah.
AI tools to scour the internet for ideas, and she's going to find this. Yeah.
The AI is just gonna rip the transcript off off the stream
Yeah.
or the video that I edit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yep, this is what we're doing now, guys.
Yeah. It's going to be like, whoa, these two guys had a really good idea. They were like, you should partner with a food delivery app and then bake it into the Xbox UI, or you could keep up with delivery notifications while you're playing the game, and you could also order from the Xbox. You can have like a favorites menu and
Oh, fuck.
everything, just so it's like 2 clicks and boom, you've ordered it.
Oh my god! You just hit the Xbox button
Yeah.
and like hit the trigger to go over once, and then hit
Yeah.
your favorite and just auto orders.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh god, that doesn't sound dystopian.
What are you talking about? It's like, why would you ever need to go outside? What?
Oh, God.
Anyway, I'm sorry. We're only a minute and a half into this guy's video.
You guys actually think that this is just Microsoft doing this for no reason? Wait till you see what they have in store. It is far more insidious than you could possibly ask for. This company does not care about games. They don't care about the hobby. They don't care about their own customers. The only thing that they want to do is remove your sense of ownership, make you live inside AI, push you through a subscription treadmill, and feed you more ads than you will ever play video games. And it all starts
Yeah.
with this new CEO.
Pause it.
Goodbye,
Huh?
Xbox.
Yeah, what's up?
Dude, have you seen how like I think ChatGPT or one of the big ones is estimated to lose like $1 billion this year?
I think that was OpenAI. I think OpenAI owns ChatGPT. But yeah, I heard
yeah,
about that kind
yeah.
of stuff. Yeah, why?
Dude, like the bubble has to burst. It has to.
Nah, from a
It has to
billion.
at this point.
Not from a billion.
I know it's roughly that I don't remember the exact number, but I
Yeah.
know it's a lot. Here, I'm a
Nah.
fucking Google this bitch.
Every billionaire on the planet's invested into AI. There's no way.
Yeah, but what? I shouldn't.
How does a
I know
bubble
it's a
even
stupid
burst?
fucking question.
Like how? What are the
I don't know.
conditions? Like when a housing bubble bursts, how does that happen? It's something to do with banks
The money,
and interest
the
rates, right?
cost goes down.
It's like
I-
interest rates with
I,
banks.
I guess. Yeah. Okay. OpenAI faces severe financial strain due to astronomical training and in inference costs, with projected indicating a 14 billion loss in 2026, despite high revenue. To address this, the company is relying on massive capital potential acquisition by tech giants like Microsoft and aggressive high-margin, enterprise-focused product development to reach profitability by 2029.
Whoa.
It's going to be in the red for the next 3 years.
Yeah, but you know how we solve the problem of it not making us any money?
What, bail them out?
We put more money into it.
My God.
I mean, that's all they're going to do. I mean, private investors are just going to keep investing and putting more and more money into it because of the potential down the line, right? So,
But I hope it doesn't. I've never really been much of a spiteful asshole, but this is like the one thing where I pray to God Almighty this fails.
well, yeah, AI is not good for anything or anyone. Like having something think for you, having something summarize everything you're about to read for you. It's so bad. Like, I don't ask for it anywhere at all. I have actually disabled the AI like appearing on Google searches on my desktop because I don't want it there. But like it's baked it like on my phone, like I can't do anything about it. Like my Gmail app, when I go to read an email, there'll be like a banner at the top. It's a freaking like, hey, would you like AI to summarize this email for you? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I think I can read 5 sentences.
That's like the one place I don't think you should, because then you're going to probably miss some context and some vital information. And if it's like a very long email,
It's like a long con, like government billionaire shadow people plot to like make you dependent upon the technology so you don't ever have to think for yourself. Because if you're like, yeah, I'll take that AI summary every single time about anything I ever read ever, then they can just program it in a way to make it show the information they want and not show the information they don't want, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just turns you into a dribbling idiot. Like completely
And what
conditioned. Yeah.
And what baffles me is that we got like fucking Asmongold and people like him just going like, yeah, just accept it, guys. It's just, it's an extra process. Like, why do we have to accept it? I don't understand that mindset. It's so fucking jaded.
Well, from Asmongold's perspective, like Asmongold doesn't care what happens outside of his house.
True.
Like,
I mean, 99% of the population could probably die. He wouldn't really give that much of a shit.
No, as long as he can still, like, order Wendy's, watch internet porn, and play video games, he doesn't really care what happens in the world.
That's just too jaded. That's too pessimistic for me. Like, I enjoy his content, but sometimes when he gets like high and mighty in those type of aspects, it just annoys the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it's like he'll say like, people matter, and then it'll always just want to be like to a degree. Other than that, I don't really give that much of a fuck, and you don't either. He always says that. I'm like, well, I care, but I'm a poor man. I can't do jack shit in this world.
Well, Asmon's, like, morally, Asmon's not a good person. And he's said this multiple times before on his live streams and stuff. Like, he's not a good person. He's not a good example to live your life by. And he's even said, don't live your life the way he lives his life. Right? Like, that's the way he wants to live it, but it's not a good way to live. and he acknowledges that, and he has told people before, don't do what I do. But
That's a weird, like, self-aware cognitive dissonance that I don't understand.
I don't know. I guess there's just like no motivation to be different or to improve, or I mean, like what's your moral compass? What's your sense of morality when it comes to that kind of stuff? I feel like for him it's mostly self-centered, right? Like
Yeah.
it's everything his sense of whatever is based on if it affects him, or if it's something he has personal experience with, or if it affects like his friends and family, right?
Mhm.
Like he's really passionate about the whole immigration thing, but that's because he lived on welfare his entire life, and the illegal immigrants coming in and getting on welfare and draining the system, like that's eventually going to make the money dry up for the people that need it.
Yeah.
And so he's like empathetic to that because his family lived on that for a long time. That's just because he has firsthand experience. Like if he was never on welfare and grew up fine, I don't know if he'd give as much of a crap about it.
That's my side I don't understand. It's like, why do you give a shit about one topic? Like, well, yes, you experienced, it, but you don't have the mental wherewithal to give a shit about other things just because you didn't live that. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. We're supposed to be talking about Xbox. I still don't know what's happening with Xbox. We're 2 minutes in. We're too good at this.
Hello, Microsoft Gaming.
Hi.
In 1997, Apple was dying. After
Hi.
just a few years of failed products and half-baked projects, they had no identity, no direction, and the rest of the world had basically written them off. They decided that it
Apple?
was over, but then the company went and they did something desperate. They brought back the guy they fired. Apple buys Next, which was Steve Jobs' software company, just to get him back in the building. And once he's in, he takes a machete to the place. He slashes their entire product lines, kills entire projects, and on his way back to being CEO, he fires 4,100 people. Brutal, focused, and filled with conviction. After just a few years, Apple was a juggernaut. The iMac, then the iPod, then the iPhone, all these revolutionary products that were made with the user in mind. These guys saved themselves by narrowing their vision and putting a product-obsessed psycho at the top that only cared about what products felt like to customers. I'm telling you this right now because
Imagine
in business
that,
school,
caring about the
they
user.
talk.
Caring about what is good for the customer. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that.
Because what's good
Great.
for the customer
Is-
is good for the provider, right? Anyway, what does Apple have to do with Microsoft?
That's what I'm wondering.
Taught this like it was the alphabet. When a company is headed off a cliff, the first thing they look to change is the CEO. And almost every single CEO hire ends up falling into the same archetype: the fixer, the culture builder, the veteran, or the product visionary like Steve Jobs. You can watch this play out basically across every single industry forever. So I expected to see the same thing from Xbox because, I mean, look at where these guys are right now. They close more studios than games they release. They put ads on the home screen of
pause
the
it.
console that you pay
Yo, what's up?
I just wanted to read those titles.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let's go
right
back.
now. They close more
Microsoft has reportedly pushed Xbox Studios to deliver a 30% profit margin, allegedly leading to all those layoffs, canceled projects, price raises at the
In
end of exclusive. What the fuck?
This was October. This was October 2025. You see that?
Oh my god.
So I'm
so
gonna piggyback real quick off of the end of exclusives thing, because
Yeah.
I want to pull up the short that was shared with me earlier today about this Microsoft stuff. So that's why I thought it was interesting that you also wanted to talk about Microsoft kind of going downhill, because this was also shared with me earlier today. I don't know who this guy is, by the way, but anyway, this is the thing.
Hi, I'm Ron Funches, the new president of Microsoft's Xbox division. Quite frankly, we're not doing well. People aren't buying our games. We bought all these studios and they frankly just making games that suck. Redfall, what the fuck was that? And then now, because of the tariffs, we made a 5-year-old system cost $100 more.
Is that true?
It's part of part tariffs, part RAM.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Though, did they really go up $100 on a 5-year-old console?
I think it went up either 100 or 150 or around 200.
Oh my gosh!
Because I'm pretty sure they did at least 2 price jumps.
I'm just seeing an Xbox One, and it's what it looks like.
As of late, I think that's part of the bit. As of late 2025, early 2026, the standard 1 terabyte Xbox Series X retail for approximately $649.99, while the 1 terabyte all digital white model is priced around $599.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So
That
they were
is,
just kind of like jokingly using a picture of an Xbox One, but okay. Wow. They actually did. Yeah. So the refrigerator console. Okay. Yeah.
yes.
What I call the refrigerator because it looks like one. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. The Xbox is the refrigerator, and the PlayStation is the modem.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Still nothing compared to the price of consoles in the 1980s, but anyway.
And
It's
we
getting
started putting all our games on PlayStation.
So that's why I got reminded when you said like the exclusives are going away, price rises and the
Yeah.
end of exclusives, and then this guy basically said the same thing. Like we're putting all of our stuff on PlayStation.
Remember the good things we used to do? Remember God of War? Well, that wasn't us, but that's a good game. Remember Gears of War? We're putting it out again. Please, please just buy an Xbox game. They gonna turn me into AI.
Please buy Xbox.
They're already doing it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that guy. He's funny.
Yeah,
Oh my
I've
God.
never seen anything from this guy, but that makes way more sense now that I've watched 3 minutes and 16 seconds of Legendary Drops video. So we're doing great here.
Doing pretty good.
Studios and games they release, they put ads on the home screen of the
Here we go. You'll soon be able to see personalized ads on your Xbox dashboard. Oh boy.
Oh my God. They're already doing it.
That was August
The
of
t-
last year.
the DoorDash thing is just literally just one line of coding away from being a thing.
Yeah.
They already have the ads in.
No, look,
Jesus
look. You
Christ.
see this? Like the share, and then it
Yeah.
has all the different social medias and stuff. Like they could easily just throw
DoorDash,
a freaking DoorDash.
One more.
Yeah, somewhere on here.
right? Right in the quick access area.
Yeah.
Fuck me, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be that easy. It's going to be that easy. It's absolutely going to happen. It's going to be like, "Hey gamer, we know you're busy ranking and you don't have time to cook. And why should you? Because inflation, everything's expensive anyway. So buy this $20 hamburger that's going to cost $30 after app fees." Anyway.
Lovely.
console that you pay for. They are pushing ads through.
All right, what is this? The free Xbox Cloud is coming soon with ads? Oh.
What? Loading
Okay.
screens point to an imminent test of ad-supported Xbox streaming. Oh my God.
So they're going to
Why?
They may or may not put ads on loading screens. This is much more recent. This was toward the end of the last month.
Dude, what? Why? I don't understand it. Like
That's
money, I get it.
That's
but
everyone's answer. Every time something starts losing money or not being as profitable, they say, "Where can we stick commercials in there?"
instead of fixing the fucking problem,
Yeah.
they just
It's free money. I don't know why advertising agencies just keep paying money hand over fist for their commercials to be shown in things, because I don't know a single person that likes commercials.
no one. We all go out of our way to avoid it as humanly possible. I mean, even on your end, you have ad blocker to prevent ads.
Yes.
Like,
Yep.
it's the most asinine bullshit, dude. There are plenty of businesses out there that I have boycotted because I get so ungodly fucking annoyed with their stupid ads. Like, holy shit.
Look, the Super Bowl this year had like 7 AI company ads.
Oh my God, they can lick my taint.
That it really did, and then it had at least, I think it had 2 cryptocurrency ones, because crypto's kind of, I want to say crypto's come and gone, but then you look at how much a single Bitcoin is still selling for, even though it dropped recently, and it's
Yeah.
insane.
I think the very predatorial shit has kind of gone to the wayside.
Mhm.
I I mean, as people still fall for it. I'm not denying that at all. But it's not like mainstream as it once was. Like buy my
Mhm.
shit coin or buy my NFT. And no one does NFT anymore, and it be successful. But there are people that buy shit coins and get scammed out of thousands, but it's a lot less these days. But when it comes to like the actual ones, like Bitcoin and what was it Ether something or another, they're
Ethereum.
still going pretty strong.
Okay. Yeah.
Ethereum, there it is.
Yeah, Ethereum.
Like yeah, they're still going fairly strong.
Okay. Well, hey, good for them. I'm never gonna put money into a thing that doesn't exist, but okay.
xCloud, they've rapidly
Yeah.
increased the prices of Game Pass. The last hike was a
Oh, increase the price of Game Pass. Game Pass users.
Oh
are
yeah, they
canceling
did do that too.
subs. Yep. Oh, this is from October as well. Man, October was not a good month for Xbox.
Let's think. Game Pass price. It is now. Oh my god. All right, hold on. The essential is $9.99, premium is $14.99, and the ultimate is $29.99.
Wow.
I think that's what everyone focused on is is the ultimate one. I think that's what most people did. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what these things do for you. I've never bought an Xbox Game Pass, so I don't know. I haven't gamed on an Xbox since the 360 days.
50% jump, and it pushed subscribers
Okay, he said it went up by 50%.
to cancel at such a volume that it actually crashed their own subscription website.
Is that not 50%?
What?
Xbox Game Pass price hikes are so bad it literally crashed the membership site due to widespread cancel. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
$20 going to $30. That is an increase of 50%. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay, so many people went to the website to cancel their subscription that the website crashed. This article is the day after the other article it just showed. Did you see that? This is October 2nd.
No, I didn't.
This did I go too far back? Hold on.
A little bit.
Increased the prices of Game Pass. The last hike
Yeah, the article about the increase of Game Pass was October 1st. Then the article about that website crashing because so many people were trying to cancel was the very next day.
Oh,
was a
it was-
50%
yeah,
jump, and
it says it
pushed
there too. The Microsoft website was struggling.
subscribers to cancel at such a volume that it actually crashed their own subscription website. Xbox console sales are at a historic 12-year low, all pushed by some of the worst marketing that I've
Oh.
ever seen in my life. Everything is an Xbox, which blurred the idea of what an Xbox even is, to the point that over the holidays they were outsold by a bootleg Connect for €5.
I remember that.
I do remember seeing this little thingy.
Yeah, I told you about it.
Yes. The next playground. Right.
Yeah, full of the fucking dog shit, like Connect style
Uh-huh.
games. They're
Yeah,
for kids.
yeah.
I think they had like brand deals with Sesame Street. I know I saw some game, like one or two games about Sesame
It's
Street.
like a cute little console for
Their
kids,
catalog.
and the games are motion activated. Like,
Yeah, it's just a Connect, like an Xbox Connect.
yeah, okay, it's a way to keep your children active while indoors. I guess that's fine. It's just there's so many of these consoles
bad.
now that are coming out that are like independently made, and then they're all internet connected, and then they have their own libraries, and then they like gradually over time get more and more of a library.
Mhm.
So, but I don't know how much this next playground thing costs, but like that other little thing, it's like a little Game
It's
Boy.
like $200 or something.
Oh, that's not bad. But the other little thing that's like a little yellow Game Boy with a crank handle on the side of it, like
Oh yeah, that was like $80.
I don't remember how much that was. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it was a justifiable price to buy and hope that it gets some good games down the line, especially when it's like black and white 8-bit stuff. But anyway,
Yeah. Oh,
Their
Jesus
crown
Christ.
jewel
yeah,
in
it's around
Call of Duty-
$200 for, and you have to pay a subscription to play games.
right?
And
Yeah,
it's like goes per
this is that crank handle thing, right?
80. No, the cube thing,
Oh,
the
the
next
little
playground.
the next playground.
little box.
This thing.
You have, yeah, You have to have a Play Pass
Oh my
subscription
gosh.
for full game access. It's $89 per year or 49 for 3 months. That doesn't translate well. That math isn't mathing.
Wait, 50
Well,
for
actually,
three
it might.
months? 50 for 3 months or 90 for a year?
Yeah, that doesn't.
If you
add
do the
up.
50 every 3 months, it's gonna be $200 in a year.
Yeah.
You buy a console
You
for
be- you-
$200, and then you throw yourself in the 3-month resub, and then it's $200. That's off. We're gonna pay for our servers, guys. How are we gonna do this? You
Oh my God.
always push
Like
the
you might as
cost
well
off.
just pay for the year.
You push the cost off to the consumer every time.
Yep.
Every time.
So it
Connect for
works.
5-year-olds. Their crown jewel in Call of Duty just had one of its worst years in the history of the franchise.
Okay, what is this?
Good.
Black Ops 7 sales are significant. Is this the one where there was some weird giant guy with machetes falling from the sky?
Yeah, they used the guy one of the main side characters
Mhm.
in Black Ops 2. They like brought him back as like this gigantic fucking zombie, and
Okay.
it was like a weird boss fight. I don't remember too much
Right.
about it, but it made no damn sense.
Right. I know there's sort of like a theme of like psychological problems in the Black Ops series because, like the first game, you were hunting a guy the
Mason.
whole time, and then you were
What do
the
the
guy.
numbers mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. But still, nah.
you were him all along. Or he
People
wasn't there.
people want military shoot game. Yeah, people don't want to play Borderlands when they're playing Call of Duty.
At nearly every
Yep.
single Xbox release that we have
Sucks,
seen
though.
published by their platform, since Starfield has barely gotten noticed. Avowed, Towerborn, Outer Worlds 2, Gears of War Reloaded, Doom the Dark Ages, these releases have been so lackluster or completely off the mark that barely anybody has any real faith in what's coming next. When you see a brand
Dude,
that
some
is
of those
falling
only getting triple digits.
What was like triple digit players, concurrent players?
Player count.
Wait,
yes.
okay, we'll go back for a second. Outer Worlds 2, 700. Okay, let's go back through this
platform
a little slowly.
since Starfield has barely gotten noticed. Avowed,
1164. Okay.
Towerborn, Outer
I've never even heard of this game, Towerborn.
I've never heard of it either.
13.
Worlds 2,
700.
Gears of War.
No way. A Gears of War game? It's 100
Years
people.
of War only peaked at 4,000.
Yeah, 4,800.
That's unimaginable.
Oh, wow.
Reloaded, Doom the Dark.
Doom did
That
a
was so
little
tragic. Doom the Dark
better.
Ages.
Doom the Dark Ages was a regression. I don't understand. The gameplay was worse.
It was such a regression. It did not look nearly as I never played it. It didn't look responsive. The combat didn't look nearly as fluid.
It didn't have
And-
the amazing like tear someone's face off mechanic in it
Yeah,
anymore.
Yeah, and oh my god, that was like 2016 Doom was phenomenal. It was S tier. And then somehow Eternal just brought that up to another level. I don't know how they did
Yeah.
it. But it was a noticeable upgrade. And then this was just a massive fucking kick in the dick downgrade.
Yeah, I don't get it.
The maps were like massive. There was barely any sort of platforming, and like, dude, the jumping around and shooting demons from the sky was like so fun to me. And they just like completely got rid of that, and they filled it in with mech fighting and you riding a dragon for a little bit, as if I give a shit about that.
Why do you need a dragon?
Like-
You're the Doom guy.
He's- yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You are the weapon.
You are the Slayer. Why do you need? Like, I get this is like in the past. I get that, but even still, he was so filled with hate and rage at this point. He didn't need a dragon. He just didn't.
Yeah, someone was like, "Oh wow, we're doing like medieval fantasy Doom. Throw a dragon in there."
I mean, they hinted at medieval fantasy in both 16 and Eternal, because like there would be like statues and references in the lore that you could either read or have playing, and so it always kind of seemed like they were going to go a medieval direction, but my God, you could have still kept the essence of Eternal and still have, a fucking chainsaw shield if you wanted to.
yeah,
It's just so stupid.
I don't know. People, it's like when someone gets their hands on a script for an IP, like for a movie, but they've never read the IP and they don't want to read the IP and they want to like quote make it their own thing. It's kind of how that felt.
Dark Ages, these releases have been so lackluster or completely off the mark that barely anybody has any real faith in what's coming next. When you see a brand that is falling off this hard, this fast, something has to change. Something has to be done. Something has to give. You need the fixer. You need the product visionary. You need somebody that can come in and disrupt this direction and force a turn. More than anything, you need a change that will affect your customers, something that's going to build confidence or curiosity. And Microsoft, well, they just went and did the opposite. Announced just a few days ago, after 17 years with Xbox and nearly 3 decades with Microsoft, Phil Spencer has officially retired, and his once-thought replacement, the president of Xbox, Sarah Bond, has seemingly been pushed out the door soon after the announcement.
Konnichiwa, Mini-san.
What?
Konnichiwa.
What? That was the most like American pronunciation of Japanese I've ever heard.
Konnichiwa.
She didn't even say Mina-san, right? It's Mina-san. She said Mini-san. Like Mina-san. Mina-san means everyone. So it's like hello everyone. But
Yeah.
there used to be an ah, and she put an e in that. I gotta re-listen to that.
Seemingly been pushed out the door soon after the announcement.
Konnichiwa, Mini-san.
Mini-san.
Mini-san. Hello all you tiny people. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Sarah Bondo. Okay, so she's Sarah Bond. Gotcha. This is 2022. What?
Oh Lord.
Exuboxu no Sarah Des.
Oh! Oh! Oh, that was so painful. Oh. Wow, I mean, I know she's probably never ever
Exuboxu no.
Sarah
Oh my
Des.
God.
Oh. Oh.
Oh man, that was.
It's not her fault.
That
It's
was
not her fault. She
beautiful.
doesn't know how to speak the language. But why are you going to put someone out there that doesn't know how to speak the language?
This is a billion-dollar company. Could no one get her a
All right.
god dang
right.
language trainer?
Hold on, I'm
Like,
cringing
what?
through it again one more time.
Phil Spencer is Asha Sharma, the president of Core AI for Microsoft. Its work history includes
Wait, did I go too far? Did I not go far enough back? Where
You
do I need to
you just hit
go
play.
for the cringe? Oh, here it is. 448. Let me go to 446.
Exuboxu no Sarah Des.
Exuboxu no.
Sarah Des.
Sarah Des.
Des. It's Dace. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it's not her fault. It's not her fault. But man,
beautiful.
put someone up there that knows how to pronounce the words.
Like you could have just literally gotten a actual Japanese dude up there, and it'd been so much better.
Or like any of the probably 10,000 weebs that work at Xbox. Like, come on. Oh.
Like literally, you could have just walked into IT and go like, "Hey, you watch anime? Oh yeah, I do. I love it. All right, come here."
Yeah. There are so many armchair Japanese speakers, you know, who've like picked up little bits and
Yeah.
pieces from watching anime. Like they don't know the
Yeah.
language, but at least they're going to know how to pronounce things. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that'd been so good.
Oh, is this Asha Sharma? Is this her?
That's her.
Okay. Continuing.
Replacing Phil Spencer is Asha Sharma, the president of Core AI for Microsoft. Its work history includes Instacart, the online grocery store, Meta, working for
Wait. Oh, this is what you this is what you mean from Home Depot. She's a board member of Home Depot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's one of the
So-
people making decisions about the entire company of Home Depot.
Yeah. Funny enough, I don't know if Home Depot's doing anything with AI because like that would be super counterintuitive.
They have
with
to
the
be. Okay, so
brand.
this is her LinkedIn resume or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so yeah, this is in her title. CEO Xbox board member the Home Depot.
That's something that that's in her title. So she's like that's the main
Yeah.
thing she wants to focus on.
It says 2025 to present. Like,
Oh, she's still doing that? What the
I
fuck?
mean, she's also a board member of Coupang, a Fortune 200 tech platform and South Korea's largest e-commerce company. If she's a
Fortune
board
200 not
member,
Fortune 5?
if she's a board member of multiple industry giants, she's got way too much money. She's got so much money.
Yeah.
And now
she
she's
got that.
And now she's
That fuck
CEO of
you money.
Xbox. Why?
Dude, like I said, they're planning on sunsetting Xbox. Which I don't know why you need a whole CEO to waste more money. Just go, hey guys, we're shutting it down now. Like that'd been better to just rip the band-aid off now instead of just slowly killing us with fucking like dropping cyanide in our veins. Like what the fuck?
I'm just how old is Asha Sharma?
Dude, she looks like either late 20s or early 30s.
She looks like she could be anywhere from 25 to 45 to me. She has one of those types of like I can't tell how old you are, but you could be any of these
whoa.
ages. What's that?
37. Wow,
Ah,
37.
see?
I would have guessed younger.
Okay, so she's 37. How's she already done this for herself at the age 37? She's on the board of two gigantic companies. She's the president, or she was the president of an AI company. Like how? I mean,
Two words.
I do get it. Like she's
Blackmail.
Well, I was gonna say she was probably already rich
it's a joke.
before she ever
It's
started.
a joke.
Well, yeah.
Probably.
I also have two words. Actually, a
the black-
compound word. Are you ready for my compound word?
Absolutely.
Blowjobs.
Yeah.
I,
No,
hi-
see,
I highly doubt
they
that
work,
part.
They work hand
actually.
in hand.
Hand in hand.
They work hand in hand. The blowjobs led to blackmail.
Oh my gosh. That's true.
It's a
Once you give
joke.
someone a blowjob, you
joke,
can
guys.
blackmail them.
Don't sue us. It's
Okay.
a joke.
Okay. Well, yeah. Obviously, she was probably already wealthy before any of this stuff, because that's the only way people
Absolutely.
accelerate this quickly through a career.
for Instagram and being a sitting board member of, get this, the Home Depot. Honestly, I actually feel like these guys could have done a better job just picking up somebody from outside of a Home Depot. Sorry, that was low-hanging fruit. Where do I even start? Look, I'll be the first one to say that I've been calling for a leadership change from Xbox for years. I've always liked Phil Spencer as a gamer, but I've never liked this guy as a CEO. His biggest accomplishments are Game Pass and the death of console exclusivity. And yes, I love that these guys got rid of console exclusivity. It's a massively pro-consumer move, but what does that matter if the games aren't worth playing? Because under Spencer, nearly every single first-party release has just been absolutely garbage. These guys have just completely lost their place in the industry. Gears of War is borderline forgotten. 343, Halo Studios, has been dragging Halo through the mud.
Okay, what are we currently watching gameplay footage of? What is this game?
Oh, back it up.
Yeah, what is this?
I believe that's Avowed. Because he pulls out a sword and a wand.
Absolutely
and
garbage.
I'm
These guys have just
almost
completely
positive
lost their
that's
place in
Avowed.
the industry. Gears of
It's
War
Avowed.
is
Okay.
borderline forgotten. 343,
Because
Halo
that
Studios.
is 100% animation that's very akin to the
Has been-
Outer Worlds.
Oops.
Been dragging Halo
Okay, yeah, there's the okay. Gotcha.
through the mud for over a decade. Fable looks like it's just British Dragon Age the Veilguard. Obsidian's devs are more interested in dunking on Elon Musk online than actually making something that people actually want to play. Activision just dropped what might be the worst Call of Duty ever. And the best thing that we got out of Bethesda is a remake of a nearly 20-year-old game that was made by a third-party studio. And before anybody hits
Now, what's the Bethesda game he's talking about? What came out recently with Bethesda?
Oblivion.
Oh, he's talking about the Oblivion remake. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which was great.
me with Game Pass is a win. No, it is not. I am against subscription services flat out. I think they are toxic for the games industry. I get why people like them. I
Amen.
get why it feels like a deal, but we already know where this road ends because we watched it happen with TV and movies. Cheap entry, then the price hikes, then the tiers, then the ads, then the nickel and diming, and Microsoft has already been poking at that exact future for quite a while now.
And then we're back at the beginning.
Can I say something? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
No, you're not allowed to say anything.
I feel okay. Never mind. I'll
Kidding.
shut up.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Like everything. Okay, everything today. I feel like has accelerated. It's like everything's on a Ragnarok cycle.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
have
like
reached the
everything
end
keep
times.
everything like rapidly is approaching like a big reset.
Yeah, I've heard that theory before. Yeah.
Like that's the
And
best
it's
way I
hard
can
to
describe
deny
it.
it.
What's that?
It's hard to deny it.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
like, oh, okay, cool. Look, we got this great new thing. It's called like internet streaming. Okay? And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's way cheaper than cable, and like cable implodes, and we're like, yay, streaming is awesome. Streaming is so cheap. But now there's a streaming service. There's like 30 plus streaming services, and they all have their own exclusives, so you can't watch whatever you want unless you're subscribed to all of. So like we're back to cable again. Right? People are like, oh man, I don't want to pay $80 a month for cable, but it's like, okay, you're paying for 5 streaming services. Congratulations, you're paying $80 a month again. It's the same as cable. But like,
Yeah.
it's
That's
like,
it's all just we're right back at the beginning. We are right back where we started.
it's like dying and starting over, and I feel like things just keep doing that, or are about to all start doing that. I don't know. It's weird.
Yep.
I don't like it.
Someone's gonna come out with a new streaming service that has almost everything, like Netflix did, and then go like, "Hey, it's a
Uh-huh.
cheap service. There's no ads, guys." And then people are gonna be like, "It's the chosen one."
Uh-huh.
And then fucking 15 years later, they're gonna be like, "Hey guys, we're proud to introduce ads." Like,
Yeah.
come off.
Yeah, that's the way it all starts. Like it all starts like, oh, this is so much better and or also cheaper than the other alternatives. And then it's like, okay, cool, we got you. Now it's more expensive. Now it's more expensive. Now it's more expensive. Now it has commercials and it's more expensive. Like, oof. And then it dies and people
the
move
crazy
on.
thing is the crazy thing is that these companies would save money, would have money if they didn't pour every piece of fucking money they have, every cent, into these god awful projects that bomb, not just flop, bomb. And they go nowhere, they gain zero traction, and it's a colossal waste of millions, if not billions. They're all like, oh, how do we get our money back? Oh, instead of stop spending our money on stupid shit, let's just take it out on the customers. What? Why? It makes no sense.
Well, that's the easiest way. Is just
it-
to keep
it-
milking the customer, right? Like when you need more money, it's like heaven forbid you change something about the process or about your own company or whatever. It's like there are two, like there's like Morpheus with the blue pill and the red pill. It's like the two options to companies in order to save money are raise prices or lay off 1,500 employees.
It's the Skinner meme. Am I so out of touch?
Oh, it's the other people
No.
that are wrong.
It's the consumers who are out of touch. Yes.
Well, that reminds me of the.
It's fully that.
That reminds me of a different Simpsons meme now because it's kind of in the same vein as what is the hate meme with this guy, right? Right? It's like, you know,
Oh.
this party and this party are enemies. Like these people and these people, these people, these right? And then it's like eventually it's like, you know, you're blaming
Metalheads and
yeah.
God dang metalheads! I think he, the thing he says, he even goes like those damn metalheads should be added as well.
Simpsons
I
they
think he
ruin
goes like those damn
everything.
whoever the fuck.
Yeah, hold on. Simpsons they ruin everything meme. What is this? Okay. Hey, here you go. Apple and Microsoft are natural enemies. Like programmers and testers, or programmers and clients, programmers and managers, programmers and other programmers. Progress, yeah. So we need something like this, but with like, it's like, you know, AAA studios and consumers are natural enemies or something, and I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it perfectly fits that.
All right,
Oh
I don't
my
know who this
God.
guy falling in reverse is, but we're gonna find. Oh, this is like a Dragon Gaiden. Did they mix Yakuza and Ninja
Ninja
Gaiden
Gaiden?
together? I don't know.
Now, them getting rid of Sarah Bond, I have no problem with that. I genuinely do not know what Microsoft thought they were doing with that hire. Another marketing-first executive that more looked like a PR move after the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. A nice, clean, inclusive face to put on after all the lawsuits. And now it's coming out that people didn't even like working with her. And she
Oh, Sarah, that was the woman who pronounced the Japanese so horribly. Sarah Bond. Was her
Really?
Yeah, that was her name, Sarah Bond, because I read her name in katakana. It was Sara Bondo. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn, she was not a
tough to
pleasant
work with.
person to
huh?
work with.
If you didn't follow the vision or questioned it, you were out. I'm
Christ
gonna-
Almighty!
Gonna hold my tongue on that with modern current events.
was the key architect behind the genius strategy of everything is an Xbox campaign, so nobody had any reason to buy the damn console. But here's Microsoft, yet again, seemingly making the exact same mistake with their next CEO. Now, it's like I said earlier, leadership changes like this are supposed to stabilize the brand, improve the image, restore confidence, give people something to look forward to, not light your last bit of credibility on fire. And instead of replacing Phil Spencer with somebody that the audience recognizes, somebody with experience, somebody with actual credentials, Microsoft replaces him with an unknown quantity whose background is in AI, marketing, and social media. Now, I've already seen the criticisms fire up online. People are not happy that she does not have a background in gaming. Now, I've also seen spineless journalists line up to forgive it, likely just trying to get there to maintain their access. Christopher Dring of the games business tweeting out, "You don't have to be a gamer to work in games. You don't have to have a gaming background to run a game company. The industry could do with some outside thinking,
no,
Frank."
but it helps.
The industry could do with some outside thinking. Isn't
Eat
that-
my ass.
Isn't
No, it
that what the
doesn't.
industry has been doing for the last 10 to 15 years, and it has been dying because of that?
Yeah, Western gaming has been because of it.
Right. They're like, hey,
Stupid motherfuckers.
let's put all these real life agendas and stuff in everything, and it has to be there. It has to.
It has to.
It has to be there.
Why? Don't worry about it. Why? Do you have an issue with it? You fucking bigot.
Yeah, it's like we gotta throw all this stuff into our fantasy worlds. It has to. It's a necessity. So I don't know about the outside thinking, frankly, comment. And also, if you look at the like the studio lineups, like the employees that work at different studios now, right? Like if you look at old like early 2000s photos of a bunch of like game studios, it was like all dudes. And now it's shifted,
Yeah.
right? It's shifted. It's at least half, if not majority, female. So, like, the thoughts have shifted. That we have
Doesn't that
gotten
kind
outside
of-
perspective, right? But it's like I'm not saying the women are the reason it's in the hole or anything. But I'm just saying like this outside thinking is like a nothing statement. Anyway,
Doesn't it kind of go against the whole diversity thing, quotas like, oh, we gotta
Right.
have this many, because it's like we gotta have like X amount of women, X amount of this, X amount of that. But when it's all just one thing because they're trying to fill in that quota thing,
Uh,
then there's no diversity. I mean, plus, like, in my opinion, diversity of sex and race is irrelevant. It's the most important thing is diversity of thought and opinion.
of idea.
Because if you're all just living in one, yeah, because if you're all just living inside one giant fucking echo chamber, what gets done? Like, what innovative thing fucking happens? If we're all just going, yes, go off, queen, why
Uh-huh.
then? Why don't you have like at least one of those chicks going, that doesn't really sound like a good fucking idea. Like,
Okay, so
it's
this guy talking about you don't have to do a thing to work in the industry for it, right? Like you don't have to have a
Yeah.
background in something to so let's replace his statement here. So like, you don't have to have a gaming background to run a gaming company, okay? So
I mean,
What's
yeah,
a- what-
technically speaking.
what's a
but-
different industry where that probably would not hold water, do you think?
Hang on, it's on the tip of my tongue. Construction.
Ooh, construction.
I don't
Okay.
believe if you have.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if your construction company is so huge, it's like nationwide, kind of like Xbox is worldwide, then I guess you could get away with running that because you're so far removed from the process.
Yeah, because at that point you're just mainly focusing on the marketing aspect
Yeah.
of it. But if you're like just, let's say like a 2, 3, maybe 4 states,
Uh-huh.
you kind of need to know the fucking business to,
Right. Yeah.
make it bigger and better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think construction is something that you need to have experience and understanding of how it works. Because if your company is about to build a massive fucking thing, and
Mhm.
well, I guess that would just be engineers, wouldn't it? At some point, once it gets big enough to a degree,
Yeah.
yeah, it would just be designers and engineers. Huh.
I guess. I mean, you still have to have
But still, it's
the
it's
people
somewhere
building
in
it.
that field.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, okay. Actually, then yeah, it still holds up to what I said, because you do need the people who are what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's not engineer, it's the people that design how it's even going to stand the fuck up
I mean, that is an
without
engineer.
collapsing.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought I was thinking of something else. Okay, well yeah, you need an engineer to run the place, because
Right. You need
how are
an
you going
engineer-
to build
you-
a skyscraper or
like you need an engineer to do the math and to design it, but you're still going to need construction workers to build
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
right?
The engineer's not going to build it for
And
you.
right, but the engineer needs to design a thing that's actually functional for the
Yeah.
people to build.
Mhm.
So yeah, you do need to know how to do it, because if you come in from a board member of Home Depot
Uh-huh.
and have no experience being an engineer on building skyscrapers, yeah, I think you might collapse the company. That's just me though.
So yeah, so I was thinking about as far as like when I was thinking about an industry that you could replace this with where it wouldn't work anymore, I was thinking of like accounting. Like accounting,
Oh,
like
absolutely.
numbers, money,
Absolutely.
doing taxes for people, all that kind of stuff. It's like if you would say you don't have to have an accounting background to run an accounting company, I think most people would disagree with you, And I think the reason why he's saying
Absolutely.
stuff like this is because gaming is by and large a leisure activity. So it's like, oh, it's just something people do for fun, right? It's not that important. But it is important if you want to keep the company going, if you want to
Yeah.
keep your employees employed, if you don't want it to just fall apart, then you do have
I mean,
to
yeah,
have
because
industry
you
knowledge.
can't even that. Yeah, because that argument falls apart if you change it to a different medium of entertainment.
Yeah.
Because like if you go like
You don't
yeah,
need to know
like
anything.
movies
You
or
don't need to know
TV
anything
shows,
about.
like, oh,
You don't need to know anything about football to be a football coach. How about that? Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, still, like if we go to movies, like you have to know a little bit of the industry to produce a good movie to make your money's worth.
Yeah.
Right.
I would say
So
so.
and that's like a huge industry. It's slowly dying because people are, I guess, having that stupid mindset where they don't need to know anything, and they're making these dog shit movies and shows. So,
Yeah. Remember when Netflix originals were the best thing on Netflix?
oh my god, it's like once in a blue moon, they come out with something good, and then when they do come out with something good, a lot of times they just fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's like, okay. So like you had the first ever Netflix original was the show Lilyhammer, and Lilyhammer has
Sounds familiar.
such high production quality. It's like you're watching a movie in every single episode, and it's an amazing show. It has a great story. Everything about Lilyhammer is great. It was amazing.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, with the guy from The
Oh,
Sopranos.
they killed that. And that
Yeah.
was such a.
And then
Oh my
And-
god.
I'm gonna say it. Marco Polo. Marco Polo
Oh, don't even.
was the freaking
don't e-
bomb, like the
Oh my
best Netflix
God.
original ever. And they're like, nah, it's too expensive to make.
Ever made.
It's like it's too expensive to make. And so you're gonna tell me that's too expensive to make, but then you're gonna produce like 25 other originals that are garbage and no one watches?
Big mouth.
I'd-
Let's just start with that.
What I've never even watched that, but bleh. Anyway, bring back Marco Polo. His name is Genghis,
Yo,
not Genghis.
justice for Marco Polo,
Justice for Marco Polo. The show, not the person, by the way. Is
man. Yeah. Put fucking Wong from Doctor Strange back on the golden throne, man.
Oh,
I
let's
need to
do
see
it.
his big ass there again.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that's the same guy?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
They did. Yeah, dude. They did that actor so dirty when they canceled. Because he was like, don't get me wrong, Marco Polo, the actor,
Yeah.
it was phenomenal. But I love Genghis Khan. Wait, no, that wasn't even Genghis. It was like one of his sons.
No, Genghis was that guy's like
Um,
grandfather or something.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that guy's name? Who's the Khan?
Kublai Khan?
Was he Kublai? I don't know. Hold on. We're
Oh
getting
my
out of the
God.
video again. Who is the Khan?
We're keeping this
in
bit because
Marco
it's relevant to what we're talking about.
Polo? Oh yeah, he is Kublai. Yeah, he's Kublai Khan.
Kublai.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to see that guy back there. Oh my god. Anyways.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's see some more stuff about Xbox.
God, these people are so insufferable and dishonest. What is wrong with them? Why are they like this? We are not talking about who's allowed to work in games. We're talking about the person who has the power to decide what games even are moving forward. And for somebody
Exactly.
that's quite literally working for the biggest game publisher in the entire world. This is a CEO that's not just running a company. They are setting incentives. They are deciding whether
I didn't know they put Asmongold in a video game. Look at this.
Yeah, dude.
It's got like the long scraggly kind of hair. The oh my gosh. Anyway.
Oh, Asmongold had better facial hair than that, but yeah, they put him in Fable. Yeah.
Yeah. They put him in. I mean, he does have. He
Else has more
made them
hair.
give him more hair, obviously, but
the goal is a great game or a
Well, of course,
monetization trap,
any
whether
sort
the
of
product
like fictional rendition of Asmongold, it
Yeah.
always has more hair.
Yeah.
is a console or a subscription, whether the players are players or if they're users now. And when you put somebody into that seat that doesn't understand the culture, doesn't understand the audience, and doesn't understand the craft, you don't get outside thinking. You get a corporate replacement. You get a puppet. That's what you get. You get games that are going to be designed for what they think people should expect and what people should accept, not what people actually want. And if you can't connect with the people that are making games or the people that are playing them, well, then the obvious thing that you're building is nothing for us. This is not an outside thinker. This is an undercover agent posting gamer cred online from what looks to be a 1-month-old Xbox account with completion rates that makes it look like she's playing 80.
I did hear about this. I did. Did you hear about this, or did you tell? Were you the one that told me about
Fake
this?
gamer. I did.
Yeah. Yeah. She has like a one.
I don't know if I told you about
She has
this,
like a
but
one, like a 1 month old
about it.
Xbox account. Like they looked at it and
Stolen Valor.
they're like, there's no way she has this much gamer score and has played this many different games when the account's only 1 month old. Pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just one intern that's getting paid to play these games.
Oh, yeah.
Or like they're just having that console on 24/7 for the entire month. And they're
Uh-huh.
swapping out the interns. It's like, all right, it's time. Is your shift's over on the Xbox? Time for someone else.
They're probably being told they're doing something sort of important
Yeah.
too. They're like some sort of gamer score related task or something. They're like, hey, we need to do some sort of measurement on this. So like, try to get these achievements. I don't
Yep.
know. Anyway.
Hours a week. This
Like,
is a
pick a
CEO
game
whose
that
Twitter
you know you
replies have
can
people
get
convinced that
achievements
she's
on.
more AI than an actual human. A CEO who is already speaking corporate parcel tongue. Return to play. We hear you.
Corporate parcel tongue. That's an interesting.
That's a wild
Term.
one.
Okay, I did want to look at this. Hold on. So what is this? X users are noticing and claiming the new Xbox CEO could be using AI in replies, that the whole account might be managed by a bot. Huh.
I believe it. To be honest, at this point, I believe it.
So this is claiming that Chrono Trigger is her favorite game. What does this say?
Mhm.
It's all kind of cut off, but let's see. Great list. I did my top 3 in another reply. Halo, Valheim, 007.
Corporate parcel tongue. Return to play. We hear you. Vague nonsense that means nothing. And the whole exclusivity business? Come on, guys. What are you talking about? Talking like they're actually going to listen about exclusives, like Microsoft is going to walk away from the one lever that actually gives any of their releases any shot at profitability? That ship sailed a long time ago, especially when they do not have the games to command enough of an audience and they don't have the hardware sales to justify keeping those games locked away. I think that this CEO is a move towards what every single prior Xbox leader tried to spend years protecting the brand from: Microsoft. Whether it was Robbie Bach, Kevin Bacchus, the original Xbox team with Seamus Blackley, or even Peter Moore, the guy that actually helped turn Xbox into a household name, you hear the same theme and the same story over and over again. Keep Microsoft's hands out of it as much as possible, because Microsoft just doesn't understand the product or the players. They don't understand the culture, and every single time they get a little bit too close, they get the same kind of interference, forcing corporate priorities onto a player-facing problem. This does not feel like Xbox is choosing a new direction. This feels like Microsoft is finally walking in the front door, and I don't think people are ready for how bad things are about to get.
It makes sense to me, to be honest.
What?
Because she does seem a bit too much corpo shill than anyone who really gives a fuck about the industry.
I mean, I would say so, right? So,
Yeah.
so that was that what he was just saying? Was that like the Xbox people, when the Xbox had a problem, they were like, keep Microsoft out of our doors because they're the corporate folk that don't actually
Yeah.
understand the gaming stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though Phil Spencer, in the beginning of his tenure as CEO, you know, he did a lot of good. He brought it back a good bit from the horrible decision that was Xbox One, it being a always online they didn't even use the word console, a household system, like a
Mhm.
fucking DVR from DirecTV. You know,
Yeah.
so he what console did he come out with when they moved on from Xbox One generation? Did it go from Xbox One to Series X? Or
There was the Xbox One. I think there was the Series X because after the One was the One X. That's the refrigerator. And I think the Series X was
Yeah.
between those two.
okay,
I don't think the Series X was an entirely new console though. Wait,
I
or
think,
was
I think it was like a revamp.
the Series X the smaller white version of the One X? I don't remember anymore. I don't know. Too many
Either way,
X's.
you know, he got rid of that whole it being a, you know, a fucking DVR. I forget the word I'm looking for,
Uh-huh.
but it, you know, he brought it back from that, and it was like really focusing on the consumer for a few years, and then I don't know, man. At some point, he just lost his way. You know, I
Phil
don't know what
Spencer?
decisions. Yeah.
Oh.
Because he's the one who have to greenlight all this. They're shutting down of different companies, buying all these different companies, and you know the whole getting rid of exclusivity. Like I don't know what possessed him to make those types of decisions.
Well,
'Cause
isn't getting rid of exclusivity a good thing? Isn't that like a pro-consumer move?
it is and it isn't because you need something that makes people want to buy your system.
Yeah.
Because Sony is holding on dearly to their exclusivities. Like they are waiting a long fucking time before they even consider putting those out there,
Uh,
even to Steam.
I can
Like, do you know
understand.
how
What?
huge it would be if PlayStation actually decides to open up Bloodborne to Steam or Xbox for that matter?
Look,
My
Bloodborne
God.
is a terrible example because Bloodborne is
Oh no.
like somehow like the bastard child of Sony. I don't get it. Everyone loves Bloodborne and wants more Bloodborne or a
Oh,
re-release
no.
or something, and they won't do it.
Yeah.
Like I don't
The
get it.
Bloodborne fan base is so rabid. They are fiending to get a re-release of some sort or a sequel.
It
Like I don't
it won't.
understand why Sony is just like, no, no, I don't want to do that.
Well, you know what?
It makes
I tell you
makes no
what.
sense.
I tell you what. We'll get something new in the Bloodborne IP before we get GTA 6.
GTA 6. I knew
Yeah.
you were gonna fucking say that.
Yep.
Dude, if they shadow drop a Bloodborne remake or sequel for GTA 6,
Uh-huh.
that would be so disastrous for GTA. I'll be honest. No, people still gonna buy it and play it, but it's gonna people are just gonna be like, "Are you fucking serious?" Because dude, it was supposed to. Was it January, February, March, April, May? Yeah, it was supposed to really just release just a couple of months from now before they pushed back to November or
Uh-huh.
October, one of those two.
Yeah, it's pushed back to November now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's oh my god, that'd be so funny. Oh my god, it'd be
So what do you
so
think?
funny.
What do you think's making them push the release date back 6 whole months? A whole half a year. Like what's so big that needs to be changed that it takes half a year to do it?
I believe, and this is pretty tinfoil hat of me personally,
Oh.
is I believe that they are backtracking on a good bit of content
Okay.
because GTA 6 has been in development for what 13, 18 years,
I don't even know.
and yeah, Google it, dude.
Development and release. Here we go. Preliminary began work in 2014. after the release of GTA 5,
Mm.
with early development starting in 2018 following Red Dead 2. So I don't know what constitutes as beginning. Does preliminary work count as starting to work on it, or does early
I'm gonna-
development?
I'm gonna say if they started work on it in 2014, I'm gonna count that as
Okay.
development time.
2014.
Like they might not have been like putting code to it, but they might have been writing
ideas. Yeah.
scripts or ideas out. Yeah. So yeah, they've been doing it for well over a decade, right? And in that time period, right, we've had a a huge wave of games akin to Dragon Age Velgard,
Oh. Uh-huh.
right? So I would imagine that Rockstar, who is this, like I told you before, like when we weren't streaming, is that this is a make or break moment for Rockstar. If they shit out a game that is going to be akin to Dragon Age Velgard, that studio is dead. That is my big prediction.
Mm.
So the reason why they pushed it back, this is their third or fourth time now, is because they realized that like, oh, this studio, and that studio are all dying, if not already dead, because of these stupid financial decisions. Because that's what they are. These weird political grifts that they're putting in their game is a financial decision.
Yeah.
Because no one wants it in their game, and they're going to vote with their wallet. So that's why I think that they have pushed it back so much, so they can keep pulling and pulling and pulling these stupid, overly political shit out. Which, don't get me wrong, GTA has always had political agendas in their game, but it's always been subtle, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not been overtly in your face, and I think that's what was originally in it. I have no proof, but it makes sense to me because when games like Dragon Age Velgard, Assassin's Creed Shadows, what have you, we go the game was delayed. The game was delayed. The game was delayed. So that's my big tinfoil hat conspiracy on why
So I'm trying to look at the history of the
it was
delays
pushed back.
right now, or if I can find it in the Wikipedia page, right? I talked about they ended work from home in 2024, and employees complained about it. Said the game
Well,
remained...
get back in the office.
Yeah, the game remained on schedule for late 2025. The amount of remaining work led employees to expect a delay, so in May of 2025, the game was delayed to May of 2026.
Right.
So that was the first delay. They said it's coming out late 2025, and then halfway through 2025, they're like, "No, it's coming out a year from now." Okay. Let's see. Rockstar fired 31 Rockstar North and 3 Rockstar Toronto employees on October 30th of 2025. That's the same month Xbox had all that weird stuff happen. That's crazy. Stating employees were attempting to unionize on Discord. Oh no.
Yeah.
We can't
But
have
Rockstar
unions.
said it for other reasons. So,
Uh-huh.
he said, she said. It
Yeah.
might be because of that, but like I said, none of this
Okay.
is ever really.
Well, the video
concrete.
game industry is like one of the worst to work at now. It's like the same as being a Japanese
yeah.
salaryman. There's so much overtime and crunch time. It's freaking ridiculous. I don't know who would ever want to do it anymore. That might be another big reason why games have been crap these days. Is probably people that were used to making games a couple decades ago don't like the freaking crazy, rushed, awful work environment that they're in these days, and they just like leave. I don't know. I think there are a lot of people that have like 0 to 4 years of experience in the game industry these days. There was some sort of like GDC survey done recently that showed a lot of that. Okay,
I
so
believe it.
we delayed in 2025 we delayed it to May 2026. Right. Yes. On the latter day, Rockstar announced the game was delayed again to 19th of November 2026, citing additional polish. Okay. It's going to take 6 months to
Yeah, I mean-
polish the game.
Like I said, like I have no proof of it, and that's something that they would never openly admit.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Xbox, Microsoft, what were you thinking? Did you guys actually believe that you were going to be able to sneak this past the most terminally online community? Did you not believe that they are not watching every breath you take, every move you make? They'll be watching you by the
I'll be
police.
watching you.
Copyright strike on this guy's channel for those lyrics.
Did you think they wouldn't sniff out the fact that you
Copyright
made an
strike on
Xbox
ours.
account just a month ago that's unlocking achievements that even some of the most hardcore gamers don't have? That this account is pushing hours that would make the unemployed blush. The unemployed, they recognize their own. You're not one of them. I have a very hard time believing that they are no
You can look at that kind of so you can look at like account played time and everything, and people have looked at it and been like, there's no way you're playing this 15 hours a day when you lead all these companies. That's okay. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you're not one of us. Like I said, stolen valor. dude.
Oh gosh.
lifing video games while also in the transition of power to CEO, especially since their last position was the president of their AI division. I'm pretty sure they have plenty of other things to worry about right now. You guys didn't think of that. You guys didn't care. This is all a front. This is all them just trying to sneak their little soldier over enemy lines to come in and push their programs and their platforms and their services and their subscriptions and their AI. Everything they can do, everything they desperately want, ultimately trying to turn Xbox into the worst experience possible, because it's exactly what they've done to Windows.
Ooh.
You don't need to have experience in making games. Look at where that's gotten us. We've had plenty of outside thinkers. They're called shareholders, and look what it's done to the games industry. It's warped it into one of the most greedy, predatory, and hostile environments that I've seen for just about any other industry. It feels like
Look at
every
EA.
single year we grow further and further away from the game side of the video game industry. Everything is about cloud. Everything is about games as a service, games as a platform, microtransactions, engagement, whatever else they can get their hands on or whatever else they can dream up. And when I see a leadership change like this, this is a move further in that direction, pushing that direction. This is more about games as a service rather than games as games. This is more about Xbox as a service rather than Xbox as a platform. And I'll be
If
honest,
I could get one,
I think
get
this
rid of
goes a
one
lot
thing about the gaming industries,
Yep.
is live service games.
Live
That-
service games.
That has been such a detriment to the community, I will say.
Define a live service game real quick.
A live service game would be like Fortnite,
Like just like
Call of Duty,
an online matchmaking game.
Warzone. No. It's a live service game to me is one where they're constantly pushing out monetizable content.
Oh,
Not
like
like-
constant microtransaction stuff.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
like skins and bundles and all that.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Like Fortnite,
Like nearly everything
Like-
these days, really.
Call of Duty, Warzone,
I mean,
Call of Duty in general. Yeah. And all those games are terrible. They're so bad.
well,
What?
it's all a cash grab.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, it has done nothing but been a detriment to the community.
Yeah.
And you get these brain dead lobotomites who just, feed me, Corpo Daddy. May I have another bowl? Like, come on, dude. It's like there's just fucking hardly anything made by Western developers that's any good. Like the only two studios that I can think of that are Western that have made good games is Warhorse, the people who made Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2.
Uh-huh.
I didn't care for the first one because I'm too retarded to figure out the mechanics, but the second one was really good. I will die on that horse. Actually 3 studios now. Larian Studios, Baldur's Gate 3,
Uh-huh.
and the studio that made Clair Obscur.
Yeah.
I haven't even played the game, but that thing it swept through the game of the year. That says enough for me.
Yeah, wasn't it made by a French studio?
Yeah, it was made by the French.
That's crazy. All my homies hate the French.
Exactly. I will never forgive the French.
Yeah, I saw that they got they were given some sort of title over in France, the guys that made that game. And so it effectively gave them all knighthood in France because they have that title now.
That's badass.
I just wanted to let you know that they made such a great game that France was like, "Dang, man. You guys are knights."
Yeah. Hey,
Further than
that's
I think it
huge.
gets a lot worse than this. I think that this is likely going to be the death of Xbox, not only as a platform, but even as a publisher. And
Ooh.
you don't even have to take my word for that.
Absolutely.
Just listen to the guy that made Xbox.
Take the word of our sponsor, Surfshark VPN.
Raid Satellite.
Insert meal kit service here. Anyway,
Factor.
you don't have to try take my
Factor
word for
sponsor
it.
us.
Yeah, take Factor's word for it.
That'd be such a funny transition.
With
Oh
so
my
many
God.
delicious, healthy meal options to choose from, Factor makes sure you can make the correct decisions with your brain, such as knowing that Microsoft is collapsing as a company. Anyway.
Now, I'll be honest, when I saw this leadership change, my first thought wasn't who is she? It was what does Microsoft want to do with Xbox? A lot of people still talk about Microsoft and Xbox like they're two separate things, but they never were and never will be. Xbox has always been a piece of Microsoft's bigger strategy, reaching more users and trying to stay relevant with the next generation. But even at its peak, Xbox is still just a rounding error in Microsoft's world. It's a
What is the revenue? Oh. Intelligent
Wait, what?
cloud? Wow, okay.
What does that mean? Productivity and biz process? What does that mean? To me, that's just not incoherent nonsense.
Productivity and, like,
what does those two
business
bars means?
Probably selling Microsoft Office to people. I don't know.
I mean, companies, yeah, I guess a lot of companies use Microsoft Excel, Office, what have you.
I mean, like, so I experienced this myself. Like, think about how many people are brand new students at college. And so, like, oh, you're going to college now. Your parents get you a laptop. I mean, that's what happened to me. But guess what doesn't come free on any laptop ever? Microsoft Office. And guess what you need to write
True.
all your papers and do like half your assignments? Microsoft Office. So you have to wind up buying it as a student anyway. Like,
Yes, okay, so that explains productivity and biz process. But what the fuck is intelligent cloud?
I don't. Is it
Wh-
OneDrive?
Who's pay?
I don't know.
Do you pay for that? I thought that was free.
Yeah, it is free. I mean, I think you can maybe pay for more storage if you want it or something. But I mean, yeah, Microsoft OneDrive is just part of Windows now, really, and you can use it or not depending on what you want. I have it turned off on my PC,
Yeah.
but like on my work
I do too.
computer, I have it turned on because I have so many files and photos and everything that it's easier to store them on the cloud than fill up my hard drive on my work PC. So,
Yeah.
anyway, I just can't believe Windows and Xbox are that little of the revenue of Microsoft.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, this was Q2 2026.
Yeah.
That shit's insane because I am so deeply curious on what their revenue was for Xbox gaming as a whole, not just
Yeah.
selling consoles, but as a whole. Fucking 10 years ago, hell,
this
even
is-
5 years ago.
So these put together are 67. I'm assuming these are percent. This is like 67%,
I don't know.
I guess, because it's 32.9 and 34.1. That makes 67 exactly. But then this is like
It
6
could
and
be.
8. So
It could just be in the billions or millions.
it could be dollars. Yeah, you could be right. That make a lot more sense because these don't add up to make 100. These 4 things. So okay. Anyway.
Right.
Small slice of their earnings, only 7%, while the rest of this company has been all in on AI and cloud. So when the new CEO is coming straight out of the AI side of the house, that doesn't read like we're here to fix games. It reads more like we're here to integrate Xbox into the rest of the machine, but apparently it's a lot worse than that. Games Radar just ran a piece titled Xbox will be sunsetted under new CEO, quoting original Xbox co-founder Seamus Blackley, saying her job was basically palliative care to slide Xbox gently into the night. They write, original Xbox co-founder and console designer Seamus Blackley reckons it's no coincidence that Microsoft installed a core AI executive like Asha Sharma as the new CEO of the gaming arm. Rather,
So he's not even
he
with
sees
Microsoft
Sharma
anymore, right?
What'd you say?
He's not even with Xbox anymore, right?
Original Xbox co-founder and console designer Seamus Blackley. I doubt
Yeah.
he's still with Xbox.
Yes, he's not saying they are. He says he's reckoning as no coincidence.
Reckons
I
it's
mean,
no
he
coincidence.
would-
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he would know more about the company than the rest of us. So I mean, it's not a concrete thing, but it's something that I personally can
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, I know we haven't. So it's on the screen here, but he hasn't verbally said it yet. But this is what I was suspecting, is that we saw how little Xbox earned Microsoft, and it seems like Microsoft is wanting to just shift away from the whole video game thing in general into another industry, that industry being AI, right? Like we've seen this before in the past with
Yeah.
other companies. There are tons of companies that are 100+ years old that when they started out, they were selling one product, and now the product they're known for today is something entirely different. You know, like
Yeah, but a lot of times it's because of the era or the years that they were a part of, the shit that they were making fell out into irrelevancy. Gaming is so big right now. It makes no sense for them to shift. I mean, if they wanted to open up their own AI studio, that's like one thing.
uh-huh.
But to shift Xbox gaming into a whole different company, it doesn't make any sort of fucking sense.
Well, it's
to
not
me.
a whole different company. It's still
Like
the
just
same company.
open up a.
It's still Microsoft.
I know, but it. I mean, yeah, but like it's. I don't know, man. It's it just doesn't make sense. Like, why shift the studios of Xbox gaming, that side of the business into AI instead of just opening another arm of Microsoft? Because they have the fucking money.
Well,
It's
I
a
think it's
multi-billion-dollar company.
I think it's because of the quarterly earnings that we saw, the fact that Xbox is the lowest of the 4 rectangles.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that goes back to what we were saying like an hour ago. Like, they need to have someone who is going to be reinventing Xbox into something that's going to be a more, consumer focused thing to really get people to fucking give a shit about it. Because right now, no
Well,
one gives a shit about
I mean, they can do whatever
Xbox.
they want with their own product.
People are even caring less about Microsoft.
Like, I think that they're
I mean,
looking at
sure,
Xbox.
yeah,
I think that
but-
they're looking at Xbox and they're saying, "Hey, Xbox isn't making us any money," and the people that make the decisions are shareholders, and the shareholders don't give a crap about video games. So they're like, "Hey, get rid of this Xbox thing and put more into the AI because we like money." The guy said it earlier.
Fucking decision.
Yeah, the guy said it earlier in the video too. It's like it's shareholders that make these all bad decisions. But I think that's true. I think if there's a push, because Xbox is a household name. Xbox is a household name internationally. But if they're shutting it down, then I don't think it's. I think it's probably from the tippity top of the table. I think it's like a shareholder thing. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Anyway.
position as a sign that the non-AI business like Xbox will be sunsetted as Microsoft invests wholly in AI as its ultimate solution to absolutely everything. Xbox, like a lot of businesses that aren't core AI businesses, are being sunsetted, he said. They don't say that, but that's what's happening. I expect that the new CEO, Asha Sharma, her job will be the palliative care doctor who slides Xbox gently into the night. Blackley also expressed confusion at Sharma's appointment, concluding that the logical explanation is that Microsoft, especially CEO Satya Nadella, wanted an AI person for what's viewed as an AI job. I imagine asking somebody if it made sense to put a major motion picture studio into the hands of somebody who didn't like movies, or a major record label into the hands of somebody who had never seen a live show, Blackley said. Why would you do that? Well, you would do it if you were looking at the problem in an abstract way. The natural consequence of the focus on AI is that AI abstracts every problem from the minds of executives who believe in it. We're abstracting the problem of games as well. That's a core belief, and you can see it in what Satya said, that AI will subsume games like it will subsume everything. Blackley stressed that it doesn't matter whether or not you agree with this view of AI or games, only that you recognize that Microsoft is indeed committed to AI. If anything, he said, it would have been shocking if they had someone in there in a meaningful role who was passionate about games, passionate about the creator-driven business of games, because it would be in direct conflict with everything Microsoft is doing. Microsoft is a company that is now enabling customers by enabling AI to drive things, Blackley said. That is at odds with the auteur model of any art, but specifically of games. Now, a lot of people are going to take this as anti-AI, but I don't necessarily think that it is. I think he's just talking about the direction that the company is headed in and how Xbox just kind of comes at odds to that. And I'm going to be honest with you, that almost lines up perfectly with how Microsoft has been operating. And it's coming from somebody who didn't just make Xbox happen. This guy fought Microsoft to make it happen. He helped build the console. And I mean, looking at Microsoft over the past couple of years, it's all been AI investment, cloud build out, data center expansion, and nonstop messaging about how AI is the next best thing, how we need to stop bullying AI. And
You read the title to this article?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop calling it slop armor.
He
You can
really wants
fuck
you to
off.
stop calling
Stops, yeah.
AI slop. Oh no.
Dude, have you heard people calling it Microsoft Microslop?
Well, yeah,
And they're
of
not happy
course.
about that.
Yeah, I'm on Reddit on the daily. Of course, I see
Dude.
that. Wow.
The
Okay.
Microsoft does not like being called Microslop.
Look, I
Say
mean,
something. You're hurting our feelings.
obviously, this is a man that doesn't play video games. Like, nothing
this is
about.
a man that lives outside of the normal reality of the average day man.
Well, yeah, he freaking runs Microsoft. Of course, he's outside of the average reality of the average person. He's so off base with what a normal person goes through and wants, and he doesn't care either. It's all about money. The only thing rich people ever want is more money.
More money, eating babies, going to islands, that type of shit.
Yeah,
You know,
which results
basic
in
billionaire shit.
networking. Yeah, it results in networking with the other rich people and then getting more money.
Yeah.
It's all money.
It all comes together.
Yeah. Then you've got good guy Mel Gibson spending
Good guy, Mel.
millions of
Let's
his
give it
own
a-
dollars to make his own movies because no one will fund them.
Let's give a round of applause for Mel Gibson.
Can we-
He went through a rough patch, but he's getting
Yeah.
it together.
Way to go, Mel.
Well, way to go, Mel.
Anyway.
Honestly.
how AI is going to subsume everything. They talk about it like a company that is adopting a religion. And once you start thinking like that, every product stops being the thing and starts being a vehicle, a surface, an endpoint, something to be able to integrate their strategy into, whether the customers asked for it or not. And that's why that line from Blackley really hits hard, abstracting the problem. If you truly believe that AI is the solution to everything, like a lot of these guys do, then games aren't a craft anymore. They're an input. Studios aren't the point. They're unnecessary. Creators aren't partners. They're users. And as a result, games and Xbox and everything in general just becomes collateral damage for a problem that they have abstracted a solution for. What I think people should try to take away from this is that if you're somebody like Satya Nadella and you genuinely believe that software as a service is over, that the whole process of making something, creating something, using software is dead because AI will do it, well, then you're basically admitting to what Blackley is implying. If software doesn't matter, well, then games don't matter. And if games don't matter, then what do you need a games business for? Nothing here spells anything good for Xbox. I don't like any of this. And I'm not even against AI. There are just way too many red flags here, and there's so much reckless abandon when it comes to personal sovereignty, ownership, and creative freedom. I am not on board with these people that want to treat AI like it's a miracle cure for everything. Nothing ever is. We do not even know what this is actually going to be good for in the long term. It hasn't even delivered on half of the promises that these guys are selling. The most consistent use case that I have seen is that it's getting better as a search engine, and even then you need to be careful because, well, it likes to source Reddit a lot. And also AI videos are getting pretty good, but it's also getting close enough to reality that it's going to start wreaking havoc on trust, credibility, fraud, safety, and security.
Yep.
It is a razor-sharp, double-edged sword that is being swung around by the richest people on Earth that do not have to live with any of the consequences. And you can already see what that mindset does. Look at the hardware market. The AI arms race is sucking up hardware like it's oxygen, and regular people are the ones that are fitting the bill. Higher prices, tighter supply, worse upgrades. That's the future.
Was that
Almost $1,000.
$900 for RAM? Hold up.
Oh my god.
Nice. This says 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
$1,000, dude.
Yeah.
I remember when this shit was like fucking $80.
Yeah, for a couple sticks of RAM. Yeah, I do remember that.
Like we're like 1,000% increase.
Oh man.
Jesus.
You know what's funny is like everyone knows nowadays that the people that are buying RAM are all of the companies making AI centers and everything, right?
Yeah.
They still bother to throw the RGB lights on it anyway.
Do you think that the AI studios are buying the RGB
Look,
RAM sticks?
All three of these are RGB. Look, lights, lights, lights. All of these are RGB RAM.
Oh my god. Hey, can you imagine going to a fucking AI center to their server room and it's just a rave
It's
on a
rave,
wall?
and there's just flashing lights all over. There's RGB everywhere.
Oh my god.
They save
and this
so
is our
much on-
RGB room?
They save so much on lighting. They don't have to put any lights inside their data centers.
There's not a single fluorescent bulb
No.
anywhere.
No, because everything's lit up by RGB.
Oh, so yeah, this room used to be a lot darker until we filled up the wall.
Yeah, until we put 6,400 sticks of RAM in here. Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Gosh. Okay. All right.
People are the ones that are fitting the bill. Higher prices, tighter supply, worse upgrades. That's the future that these guys are building. Not better products, just bigger machines, and all forcing you to adapt to it. When I look at where this is heading for gaming, I think the path is pretty obvious. They want you guys off of your own hardware and inside their ecosystem, paying for their subscriptions, getting fed ads any chance they can get, and all the freedom that they're selling is just freedom inside of a box. It's their systems, their models, their prompts, their rules. They get to control who gets access, for how long, for how much, and they get to control what you're allowed to make. They're going to sell it like you can do anything, but it's not anything. It's just whatever fits inside the cage that they built. I can already hear the comments now, but let these game developers get replaced by AI. These games suck. These game developers suck. Look, bad game developers is a management problem. That is not something for AI to solve. Getting rid of these developers, you're just going to be left with the same idiots that are pushing a lot of these games. Some people shouldn't even have made it into the games industry. Absolutely. But AI does not solve taste. Taste is something that you cannot brute force. It is something that you have to develop through literacy, through knowing why one mechanic feels good and another feels hollow, through understanding pacing, tension, payoff, and restraint. This is how we've gotten some of the greatest works of art. It's how we got Lord of the Rings. If the people that are making decisions do not have that literacy, if they do not understand people, culture, or craft, then giving them better automation doesn't solve the problem. It just lets them misunderstand you at an even greater scale. But I will say, even with all the money and pressure in the world, I don't think that the future is going to land the way that a lot of these executives think that it will, because I think they fundamentally do not understand the product that is being delivered. They do think it is a one-size-fits-all solution for just about everything. AI is not a consumer product. It's a tool. I may own a hammer, but I don't use it every day. A carpenter does. Some people are going to use it to make their workflows faster. Some industries are going to use it to automate repetitive tasks. That makes sense. That's where it belongs. But this idea that AI itself is going to be the next mass market entertainment platform, I just don't buy it. I don't see people just wanting to sit around prompting their own content into existence. We don't grow our own food, even though we could. We don't build our own houses. We don't sew our own clothes. We don't write our own music. We don't want infinite raw materials. We want something crafted by somebody else. We want taste. We want intention. We want something different. We want something outside of ourselves. And I think that's especially true in video games. They think that AI is the next thing to sell.
He said we want something outside of ourselves. And that's true in video games.
Yeah.
So why all these games got to be throwing real life, socio-economical, pop culture garbage everywhere?
Because the people who make those games don't have that mindset or belief.
My goodness. Who wants to
They don't want anything else out of themselves.
Who
They
wants
want
to
more
wake
something
up-
that's like them.
Who wants to wake up, drag themselves to work at 7, 8 in the morning, work their work day, go home, and then play a video game that's the exact same as their life? Like, they're the exact same problems that exist in the video game world as that exist in their real life. Who wants that?
Only the developers. Only the developers. Because the same people that, champion the developers and their games don't even play those fucking games.
Yeah.
So it's like literally, it's no one but the developers. That's it.
All right.
But I think what people actually want is still just a video game.
Whoa.
I'm going to say it again. I think that AI can be a great tool, but I do not see it being a consumer product, because maybe it will be one day, but right now in its current iteration, I just don't see that being the case. These guys are walking around and they're offering solutions to customers for problems that they don't even have. You are fundamentally breaking the sales cycle. You're supposed to find a lead, qualify that lead, and then offer a solution. These guys, I'm turning to them and saying, I want better games, and they're like, what if you made your own? That doesn't fix my problem, nor is it what I want. I think that this is genuinely the end of Xbox, which is really sad, because I loved Xbox. I really did. This is not the future that I wanted to see them live out. That's definitely for sure. I have some of the best memories on their platform, on a lot of their games. It's where I met most of my friends that I still play games with today. But this is the most self-inflicted downfall that I think we have ever seen. And these guys just continue to double down on the worst decisions possible. And it has weakened their platform. It's weakened their games. And Microsoft is not the kind of company that is going to try to fix it. They're just going to cut off the limb because they don't know how to fix it. Or in most cases, they probably think that something else is the new future, the better direction. And all this is going to do is it's just going to collapse the Xbox brand even faster and even further. Trust is already gone. I don't see anybody actually believing.
Don't think Xbox. If Xbox dies, like full stop, I think that would be a detriment to the gaming community, to the gaming sphere.
Do you think so?
Absolutely, because not only do they hold a bunch of studios, hostage now, but they have published countless of other studios that turned into juggernauts, and without them, there's going to be a huge vacuum of AAA studios. Which, granted, there needs to be a shift up anyways, but all at once, if Microsoft goes like, hey guys, it's been a good run, we're shutting down Xbox Studios, and they fucking take all of those studios that they acquired with them, that's going to be a huge kick in the dick that I don't think anyone's really ready for.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's possible, because one of the things that Xbox owns is freaking World of Warcraft. And, I honestly think it would be a bit of a blessing if, Microsoft comes in and they're like, hey, we're shutting down Xbox and all of our gaming and everything that we own is dead now, because we really don't need any more World of Warcraft anymore. It needs to go away, but it's too successful. Like,
I guess there'd be some goods, but I think it'll be mostly bad. I do believe that because people still look to Bethesda to make something. You know, like we are like a lot of us are looking towards Bethesda to create Elder Scrolls 6 because I'm gonna be real, the gaming world it needs that. Like Baldur's Gate 3 scratched that open world RPG itch, but it is still it's still too linear of a game for me for it to really, you know, be what I need, right? Like God knows how many hours I actually have in Skyrim across all platforms that I played it. Because like I've experienced all of Skyrim. I have experienced all of Oblivion.
In the direction that this company is going, they're just going to cut off the limb because they don't know how to fix it. Or in most cases, they probably think that something else is the new future, the better direction. And all this is going to do is it's just going to collapse the Xbox brand even faster and even further. Trust is already gone. I don't see anybody actually believing in the direction that this company is going in. And while I would love to see that future turn out to be bright, and I'd love to be proved wrong, I just don't see that being the case. I really don't. I personally do not see a universe where this CEO comes in and revives Xbox. I am right with Blackley. I think that they are here to sunset this brand, to move them towards being an AI platform, to being a games as a service platform that lines up with everything that this company has been pushing, with xCloud, with Game Pass, with everything else. And I don't know what that means for the studios that are under them. I don't know what that means for the IP that's under them. I would hope that they sell off some of that stuff. I hope that they would give some of these developers a path to independence with a lot of these companies. But to be
that is a
I
very
don't
good
think
question.
Microsoft has that level of grace.
That's a very good question to bring up. Is like, if all the gaming of Microsoft collapses, what happens to the IPs?
That's what I was saying earlier. Is dead. I do not believe Microsoft has that level of grace in them to go, you know, do you want to, they might say you can buy back your company, but it's going to be such an astronomical number that they're not going to be able to.
Well, I mean, like, do you think they'd give companies the option to buy an IP off of them? You know? Like, oh man, we've shut down all of our games. Like Halo's dead now.
If they do decide to shut down,
yeah.
No, Halo dies with Xbox. I fully believe
dies with
Microsoft will
Xbox.
never sell off Halo.
Probably.
Halo dies with Xbox.
That's fair.
Like maybe the IPs that they've acquired via the developers that they bought, you know, they might sell those, but like household names, no, they're dying. They're going down with their ship, 100%. I cannot see Xbox, Microsoft ever letting go of Halo, Gears of War. What's another big name in Xbox?
In Xbox? I really don't know, other than Gears of War and Halo.
Yeah, there's another one I'm forgetting, but no, those games, they're dying with it, 100%.
That's fair, but hey.
But if they do decide to sell off IPs, because if ZeniMax can't buy back their studios, then, you know, Microsoft might go like, oh, we'll sell the Elder Scrolls, we'll sell Fallout, or we'll sell World of Warcraft, you know. If the original companies can't buy it back, because I imagine they won't be able to, especially if the way that Microsoft Xbox is going, they're not going to have the money to buy it back. So
man,
they'll
imagine
sell off those things.
Imagine buying World of Warcraft.
That'd be insane. That might actually be good for World of Warcraft, but I'm more concerned about the other ones, right? Because if they sell Elder Scrolls to, let's fucking say, EA,
oh no,
it's over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Xbox dies, it's not a good thing, no matter what happens.
Oh no. It has to be kept alive out of necessity.
At this point, yes.
Uh-oh.
As I said, the gaming community is not ready for that type of world. It's
Yeah.
not.
Well, let's see what the last 30 seconds of what this man has to say are.
Be honest with you guys, looking at how hard they push into AI, there's a really good chance they're going to try to hold on to everything except for the people, and they're just going to use it as AI training data.
Ooh.
It's a dark future, man. But
Ooh.
realistically,
Yeah.
if I'm putting myself in the seat of these executives, if I remove my understanding of games, of the industry, of common sense, that's what I would do. Because at least from a business
If you turn
perspective,
yourself
it's the
into a
one thing that
retard.
makes the most sense, especially looking at where investor money is at today. Because if I do those things, if I say those things, investors are going to be happy. Customers won't be. But customers don't make my stocks go up. Investors do. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely not one I was happy to make, that's for sure. If you guys did enjoy the video or you found it interesting or anything like that, share it. Share it with your friends. Share it on social media. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen.
Now, would
Yep.
you say you liked and or thought this video was interesting?
Absolutely.
All right. There you go, Sarah.
Yeah.
All right.
People on the YouTube, if you haven't watched Legendary Drops, go watch Legendary Drops. Give him a subscribe and a like. Our pool is so massive. I think we can get him to 1 million subs.
Yeah, look,
let's
he's
do
at
it, guys.
455,000 subscribers right now. Guys, can we get this man to 500K? Come on.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can we do it? Can we do that, please?
Come
Now-
on, we have such a strong community. I know we can do it, guys.
I was gonna say, so what the heck? I have not searched for any of these. I was gonna say he was talking about like a bleak future and everything, you know?
Yeah.
And like everything
Mhm.
going to AI, and it just kept making me think of the world of the Matrix. You know, like the
dude.
sun is gone, and it's all
Yeah.
like red lightning, and the robots won, and humans are batteries, and I think
Yeah.
I think Bill Gates saw the Matrix 27 years ago, and he was like, "How can I make that happen?"
Absolutely. I think a lot of the tech giants saw the Matrix. Were like, human batteries. Oh, fuck
Human
yes, dude.
Batteries, exactly. They last
Infinite energy.
they last so
Oh my
much
God.
longer than a man-made battery, right?
Exactly.
They last
They
like
can go up
80
to-
years.
70, 80 years.
Yeah.
Now, Tank, now.
Auto tune.
Sponsored by T-Pain.
Boom.
Bro, if I wake up, that's my reality. I say put me back under.
There it is. Humans aren't
Human
living their
batteries.
lives. That's the future right there, man. Anyway, that's what we're headed towards.